Hello everyone. Good afternoon. And first of all, guys, welcome to our podcast of MBA Shala. And guys, first of all, one by one, guys, please introduce yourself. Yeah.
Sure, sir.
Sure.
Myself, Pragati Yadav. I am currently the final year MSDSM student at IIT Ropar and I am Amritsar. I did my undergrad in physics honors. And apart from that,
Hmm.
we have a variety of subjects that we have studied. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Anjana.
Hello, sir. I'm Sanjana, and I'm from Punjab. I did my bachelor's in non-medical, that is physics, chemistry, and maths from Punjab University, Chandigarh. And now I am the final year student of MSTSM program, which is a joint program by IIT Ropar and IIM Amritsar. And I really enjoyed this course.
Okay. Okay. Drishti, what about you?
Hi, yeah, hi, my name is Drishti,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I did my bachelor's in
Hmm.
mathematics and education
Hmm.
from Azim University in Bangalore. Now, again, I am in the same batch as these two guys. I'm also in
Hmm.
IIT. I am provided course MSDSM right now. So, yeah, we are
Okay.
going into a second year. We'll see how it unfolds.
Okay. So guys, how is the course going on? You are in the final year, and what is your CAT experience, and what is the basically course curriculum of this? Like IIT Ropar and IIM from Amritsar. Yes, yes.
So I think first and foremost, we don't just have CAT as our
Hmm.
eligibility criteria examination that
Yeah,
we give
right.
for entrance and applications. You
Hmm.
have five things, I think, if I'm right. You have CAT, you have GMAT, you have GATE, you have
Hmm.
GRE. You can give a lot of these things. So whatever you think is right for you, you can give that, and the authorities have a certain range of marks that they accept, which we don't know
Hmm.
about. But if they think you're in the right set of
Hmm.
brackets, they'll take you in. So yeah, I
Okay.
think I gave personally. I think I
Hmm.
gave mainly my GRE scores to enter,
GRE.
and
Hmm. So what was the GRE
Talking
score?
about
sorry,
What was your GRE score, Drishti?
I think mine was 295, if I'm not wrong.
295. Okay.
Yeah.
And what about Pragati and Sanjana? What you have given examinations?
I
I
gave
gave,
CAT exam. Yeah,
Yeah.
both and me and Sarina both gave CAT exam. I scored around 85 to 90 percentile.
Okay.
And my CAT experience was pretty recent because I had only 2 months of preparation. I had my final exams of
Mhm.
my bachelor's. I was not able
Yeah.
to prepare much of CAT, but still I managed to get a decent amount of score to get in and get an interview call. About my
Okay.
CAT preparation, I did it from solely from Arun Sharma's book. I didn't took any
Mm-hmm.
coaching, neither offline nor online, and it was
Mm-hmm.
all self-study.
Okay. Okay.
and I also gave CAT exam. Same
Mm-hmm.
happened with me as Pragati said. I don't much preparation about the CAT exam.
Mm-hmm.
I only prepared like 2 to 3 months, and I also did self study. I didn't take any online coaching as offline and all offline coaching. So yeah, I
Okay.
managed, and I took a decent percentile, like 87 percentile.
Okay. Very good to glad to see here you all are from this college. And guys, I think this program when it was started this program, the first batch.
So as the second batch, I'm in the part of second batch. So it was
Yeah.
started in 2023. The
Okay.
first batch just graduated. The convocation was in month of April. So
Mm-hmm.
it was started in 2023, and we are the second batch.
Okay. So what is the first year experience about this college and course? MSc in data science.
I
Yeah.
would say that it is neither
Mm-hmm.
core tech nor core MBA. It's just a sweet spot between the two. I would say it is a bridge between both data and management. And
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. For me, it's been an amazing journey so far in IIT Ropar. Like when I first came to IIT Ropar, I wasn't sure what to expect, like about the
Mm,
campus, the people, and the learning environment. But I really
mm,
surprised when I entered into the college. The
mm,
vibe here in IIT Ropar is super motivating. Like you are
mm,
surrounded by people who are passionate, who are curious, and always building or creating something.
mm,
So from intense class discussions to late night coding sprints to chai breaks after every class, it's all part of the experience. And
mm,
also we don't just study here. We
mm,
participate in like hackathons, case study competitions, and student clubs as well. Like you get to work on real projects and learn from experienced professors and collaborate with people from diverse backgrounds. So yeah, for me it was the best experience in IIT Rockford.
okay, okay. So, guys, actually, my question is now next. Basically, like IIT Ropar and IIM Amritsar. Basically, this program held in which campus? Like IIT Ropar and IIM Amritsar. Which campuses?
So like our first year is in IIT Ropar, and
Hmm.
in second year we'll go to IIM
Hmm.
Amritsar.
Okay. So, like for a non-engineer, like as a like BBA, BCom, or any BA students, can do this course or not after their
Of course, of
graduation?
course. You can. I think I
Okay.
myself I'm a BSc mathematics B.Ed
Yeah.
person. So yeah, of course you can. I mean, we have kids from BBA, we have kids from
Okay.
BSc, we have kids from who have done purely statistics as well. So yeah, of course you can.
Yes, even
Okay.
in our batch, a lot of people come from non-tech backgrounds. Even me and
Hmm.
Drishti also. So like
Hmm. Okay.
it's our in
Hmm.
our course, its idea is not to become a hardcore software developer, but to become
Hmm.
a data-driven decision maker. So like if you stay
Hmm.
consistent, you will do great.
So currently, because nowadays you think like I'm Kashipur is basically giving the MBA in business analytics. So how this course is different from business analytics, like data science, basically MSc in data science. So it is equivalent to the MBA degree or not? MSc in data science, basically.
I think at a first glance, you would think that a
Hmm.
master's in data science and management is kind of similar to an MBA analytics program, let's say,
Hmm.
like the one you mentioned. But
Right.
because that happens because they both, sort of blend data and management.
Hmm.
But the thing is, there are certain distinctions in between each of them. Uh, for an example, let's say in an MSDSM course, our course, you have core courses, like you go deep
Hmm.
within certain coding languages, certain, case specific studies. Like you have a certain elective in your mind, you have a certain specification, you want to go further into management dialogue
Hmm.
as well. But I think in an
Hmm.
MBA, typically what happens is you have far more broader courses. You
Hmm.
have finance, you have HR, you have OP, you have operations, and analytics is just as a one functional area in that kind of
Hmm.
course. If you want to specialize, you pick electives, track and analytics, but your first two semesters are purely general management with zero coding in an MBA analytics course, perhaps. So I
Right.
think, in my opinion, in a nutshell, if your goal is to build up, production grade machine learning solutions, or also
Hmm.
understand how to implement
Hmm.
them within business contexts,
Hmm.
MSDSM would give you a proper, deep, and a technical understanding
Hmm.
of how to do it. But an MBA analytics course is ideal if you want to learn, okay,
Hmm.
analytics just as a decision support function within a
Hmm.
broader perspective of business school environment, less emphasis on coding, more on business frameworks. So I think what our professors are trying to make us into, what the course, the people who made up this course had in mind was that the children who will learn these course
Hmm.
would be the kids who will, or the people who will go into the corporate world, or the world that
Hmm.
they will go into, become a translator between data
Hmm.
engineering teams and like management teams, hold a managerial position who handles data engineering people, so things like that. I think the duality is harder to find in a conventional
Hmm.
MBA analytics program.
Okay. So basically, like, what is the basically subjects like studying in this MSc in data science? like any different subject apart from business analytics? Because I know some few like subjects, like there is a common thing in the first year, common subjects, and like in the second year there is a data and related to the coding subjects and all. So is there different any subjects in MSc data science or any same like data analytics, sorry, business analytics?
Sir, in
Okay.
our course, I would say that we also understand the logic and maths behind, building models. So in the first semester, we have studied statistics. We
Yeah.
have also studied the probability, the matrix
Okay.
computation. So that
Hmm.
logic part is something that we are studying from the very start, very beginning of the course. And I would say
Hmm.
that in each semester, there's a mix and diverse subjects. So in each semester, we studied few subjects from the IIT and few subjects from the IIM. So there's always math subjects,
Hmm.
always, and some few subjects from the management too.
Okay. Guys, my next question is, how do you know about this course? Because this course is very new. How do you know about this course? Who tell you this about course? This is I think my question is because I think now this is basically booming sector ambient data analytics or basically business analytics and MSc data science. So how do you know about this?
I think ironically, being a data person,
Hmm.
I got to know it, not know about it from a newspaper article,
Okay.
and it was
Hmm.
sent to me in a, my uncle was reading the newspaper, and he was like,
Hmm.
"Oh, this is nice for this girl. Let me just send a picture to her for her to be aware
Hmm.
about it." And then I got
Okay.
to know about it, and I was like, "Okay, fine, let's keep that in mind." So that was how I got to know about it at least.
Okay. And what about you,
And
Sanjana
for
and Prakriti?
Yeah. For me, like it's a long story. I
Okay.
gave CAT, so
Hmm.
I searched colleges about MBA. So when
Hmm.
I joined some a few courses and few channels in Telegram, so one
Hmm.
random people we talked about a lot of MBA colleges, and suddenly he
Hmm.
told me about this course. Like he
Hmm.
admission, he got offered letter in SIBM Pune. So he told me about this course, and I searched about this course, and I really loved the course and the curriculum. So I thought about to fill this form, and I prepared
Hmm.
well for the interview. And when I
Hmm.
got the offer letter, I was really excited.
Okay.
I would say my
Brilliant.
part, I had an extra edge over others because my brother is in the part
Okay.
is the part of first batch of MSDSM.
Okay.
So while he was doing his first year, he shared all the experience, and I was like, I have to get in this course because it was so fun and enriching. So I would say that my brother did it from me, the exploring part, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, like if somebody like scored basically decent percentile in CAT, so what are the chances to convert this course?
Like if he or she prepares well for the interview,
Yeah.
I think he or she will definitely get the chance.
Because
Yes,
I
sir. I
think
would
why
say
she's
that,
saying
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I would say that
Okay. Bye. Bye.
interview preparation is more for our course. It's I think
Hmm.
50% right now also.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm. Okay.
matters a lot, and not just the percentile, but percentile do matters for you, but only to open the gates for you to
Yeah.
the interview. That's it.
Right.
Apart from that, your profile matters. The way you give your interview matters a lot. Because I've
Hmm.
seen people not getting into this course while scoring 97, 98 percentile, and I've seen people getting into this course while scoring 82, 84 percentiles also. Because their profile, their interview was superb. So I would say that
Hmm.
interview matters a lot, so prepare well for the interview.
Okay. Okay. Great. And basically, like somebody like in a graduation, there is a compulsory maths or statics subject, right, to apply in this course or not?
I think they do ask you to have certain kind of basic concepts in your bachelor's
Hmm.
as a part of your
Hmm.
bachelor's. That is
Hmm.
mathematics. It can be mathematics, it could be engineering, it could be certain
Hmm.
things that is already mentioned on the website. But yes,
Hmm.
they do ask for certain eligibility bachelor's that
Hmm.
you should have this kind of a bachelor at least for you to be able to get into this course.
Okay. And like after enrolling on this course, so basically, what are the career paths like as a student, we are looking for on this course?
Uh,
Yeah.
I would say that in an MSDSM program, most of us are targeting roles in that sit at the end, the intersection of data science and strategic decision
Hmm.
making.
Hmm.
And most of us, I think, have had experiences also sort of in
Hmm.
one set of, say, either data scientists or either only management. So they want to go and expand that in
Hmm.
our batch, and we are looking for, we hope to get either data science scientist roles, data analyst roles, business
Hmm.
analyst roles, product managers. You could go into management consultants,
Hmm.
strategy and operation roles, research
Hmm.
roles, research tech roles, or specialized tech roles. You could even go and pursue PhD if you want, but that's up to
Hmm.
you, right? And I think
Right.
these are certain career paths that, in short, MSTSM graduates tend to
Hmm.
straddle because they want to go for both sides. They want to go
Hmm.
write a production grade code also, and also work in broader, justify data-led strategic cut decisions, perhaps.
Hmm. Okay.
So
And
the
what is the
cool thing about this,
yeah?
yeah,
Yes, Sanjana. Yes, Sanjana.
yes.
Hmm.
So I'm saying, like the cool thing about this course is this course
Hmm.
doesn't restrict to one field. Like you can go to finance, marketing, HR, anywhere. Basically, anywhere where data is used to make smart decisions.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, like entire course, like we have to get knowledge in the coding and like data related things in this course. Okay. Right.
Even if you don't have a background in coding, so professors
Hmm.
start teaching you from the scratch. So you don't have to
Hmm.
worry if you don't know Python, if you don't know anything. Professor starts from the very scratch. So no need to
Hmm.
worry about that. You have to get a coding, background. You have to get that coding knowledge. So
Okay.
But it
Okay.
definitely builds up at a
Hmm.
quickly pace. So you sort of have to catch up,
Hmm.
because I think there are certain, you will have batchmates who already know coding. You will have
Hmm.
batchmates who do not know coding at all. Somewhere you'll
Hmm.
be in the spectrum, and you'll be like, okay,
Hmm.
fine, from who do I learn
Right.
from? And so you have to sort of catch up in sort of like
yeah.
you have to work as a group to realize that,
Hmm.
you have to uh, do the best you can, basically. So yeah.
Okay. And like, what is the currently placement and batch sizes going on, and what about internship is like currently internship? I think some of the college are now starting their internship. So, what is the basically first year student like internship offer? So basically,
The RSLP starts from May itself. It is of 2 month. This year started for 2 months, May and June both. And
mm-hmm.
talking about my internship, I'm currently interning as an IT in an IT domain at CJ Darcel
Mm-hmm.
Logistics. And
Okay.
apart from that, I think everyone is doing either in a corporate or a research project, and Dishti can
Mm-hmm.
share her experience.
Okay, great. And guys, all of you are doing internship right now, Sunshine Industry.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I think it's part of the
Okay,
curriculum. It's called
yeah.
Summer Life Project. So that's for two
Mm-hmm.
months, right? So you can either do it an internship in a corporate setup, or you could do a research-based project, or
Mm-hmm.
application-based project based on whatever you've learned in the first year.
Yeah.
That could be under professors in IIT itself, the one you're learning in currently, or IITs
Mm-hmm.
across, or even foreign-based universities like one of us here is currently doing.
Mm-hmm.
She'll tell you about it. But for me, at least,
Okay,
I'm interning right now in KPMG in
great.
Gurgaon. So
Okay,
it's going great for
okay,
now, at least.
good to hear. And what about Sanjana?
And I'm doing research internship from the famous university, University of Monster in Germany. So, like,
Okay,
I'm intern here, research intern.
okay, great. Like all of you are like doing great and like in the big MNC you're working on. Okay, great. So, what are the basically bad side of this? Like all of the placed in the internship right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
yes.
100%
Okay,
Yeah.
we have had uh
okay.
100%
Hmm.
of people are currently interning because we have to.
Hmm.
And
Okay,
so I think our seniors batch was 38, if I'm
okay.
not wrong, 38, and our batch is 23. We do have
Hmm.
60 seats, but I
Okay.
think we are hoping for more of a larger number
Hmm.
for our juniors now. So yeah.
Okay. So, like, I think I have visited your website in the college. So there is a last date, I think 30th of May, last date of applying
Yes.
this course,
Yes.
right? So after that, like somebody like applying on this course. So what after further process like GDPI, there is around any VAT around any other things like on this course before enrolling in the course. So what is the basically on this?
I
So,
think
sir,
only
after you
interview
get,
round is there.
yeah, only interview
Yeah,
round
yeah.
is there. Two panelists, one from IIT, one from IIM. Both will
Yes.
judge
Mm-hmm.
your personal and profile, and that's
Mm-hmm.
it. Only interview.
Okay, okay. So when will the interview happen? Like in June of or like in July?
Most likely in June. So
Yeah.
the moment
Okay.
you, I think they look at your profiles for quite some time, maybe sometime
Mm-hmm.
early July if possible, but
Mm-hmm.
mainly late June, early July.
Okay, okay. So like if somebody like applying to this course, so how they prepare for the interview? Because interview is the crucial phase like on this time.
So I would say that the question part of first of all they'll ask about yourself only, and the question will be based on what you have done in your graduation. So they just check your that have you learned certain concepts that were told in graduation? Were you able to catch up with those or not? And then
Mm-hmm.
they start with your. Of course, I'll share mine because I had a science background. So they asked me my background, also some basic level of question from physics, and then they moved to graduation level of question from physics. They asked me about my interest, and then they asked the questions on my interest. So mine was pretty
Mm-hmm.
chill, I would say. Interview, it was more of a conversation because the interview panelist and I had similar interest in geopolitical. So it was, I would say, more of a
Mm-hmm.
conversation interview. But the first part was, of course, pretty nervous
Mm-hmm.
based. So I would say that prepare graduation level questions too, what you have done.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if you're saying that you have interest in certain sort of things, you have to get the knowledge of that. You just can't say
Mm-hmm.
that I have this interest in. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, because I think once you step into the interview, you have like a sort of 10-minute, 15-minute
Mm-hmm.
time period. And in
Mm-hmm.
that, you have to show like you have a strong foundation, in not just like, say, basic concepts. You'll have to brush up on certain things before you come into the school, before you interview, like she mentioned. And I think
Mm-hmm.
you'll have to showcase that you are at least willing to learn. So, like, even if you do
Mm-hmm.
not know the answer to a specific question, spend some time, think on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then try to answer. Because if the
Mm-hmm.
interviewers see that you are willing to learn, I think that's more
Mm-hmm.
important than just
Right.
straight up answering all the questions. Because at least then they know that you're a student who will spend the time to learn and not just give up. Number one,
Mm.
I think that's very important.
Okay. Or anything like want to share, guys, about this
Yes,
course?
apart from that, I would say to juniors that feel free
Okay.
to connect us on LinkedIn. I
Yeah.
would say to seniors, to us, and we are very helpful. I would say the batchmate, each and every person is very helpful. You can reach out to any of us, and
Right.
we'll be happy to help you out in every possible. And sort of, I would say that if any one of you is from science background, you can reach out to me in LinkedIn. I would,
Mm.
give my interview questions, and I would say that
Mm.
I'll help you prepare. We'll be also happy to take mock interviews if you like us to.
Right, right. So, guys, like recently, like I have arranged mock interview for Bits Pilani, I think in my channel. So if possible, so if some students come in our channel, so they want to like prepare for the mock interviews, so I will definitely invite you guys for the mock interviews.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Sure,
this
sure, we'll be
course.
happy to.
Okay. And like apart from it, like what is like your second batch is going on? Like when will they start or when will they end the internship?
Sorry,
So
we didn't get
second batch.
Basically second class, basically first second year class.
Okay, second year, guys. Sir, we'll start. It is the third semester will start begin from July onwards only, the
Mm-hmm.
1st of July, and
Okay.
it'll go till
And I
Feb
think new batch
March.
is starting from August, right? August or September, right?
yes.
I think
Yes, sir,
it
from
starts
August.
from August.
August.
August, yes, sir.
Okay. So any questions, guys? Like any want to share anything related to any new things about this college?
said to juniors, I would say that come up with a mindset to learn from different disciplines. I would say that this course isn't just about coding, or just about business. So it's about building between a bridge between the two. So
Hmm.
my advice would be to get comfortable with Python. Not code Python also, but you have to get basic knowledge
Hmm.
of that. So like as she mentioned, you can catch up with the
Hmm.
classes. I would say be curious to know that how data impacts the decision making, because that will
Hmm.
help you in after this course. When you
Hmm.
work in a corporate or even a research, you have to
Hmm.
curious about that how this data is impacting the decision of that particular instance. So, and I would
Hmm.
say that be willing to work in groups also, because we have a lot of group project and presentation. So don't
Hmm.
get shy away from that. Be open to work with diverse people, and
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
I think
And
And
the
as you
guys,
best
mentioned,
part of our MSDSM is also because we 23 students in our batch are very diverse, not in just terms of graduation subject that we have done, but also the place from we have came. So we have people from South India, we have people from North India. So this is a lot of fun, living along
hmm.
with each other, spending time in
Hmm.
class also, after class also. So this
Hmm.
is the beauty of this course, because we have a diverse people.
Right, right, guys. So basically, in the selection process, guys, I am like see this personal interview. There is 50% weightage on the personal interview, right? After
Yes.
like after CAT exam, after any exam, I think there is 50%, and gender diversity is 10, and work
Yes.
experience they like. What basically what is the like diversity on this? Like work experience or fresher? How many freshers on this college? Any freshers?
I would say only 30% of
Like
us
in
had
our
actual
batch, some
experience.
of them are
Yeah,
freshers. I guess 7 to 8 people who have work ex.
Yes.
7 to 8.
2 to 3 on
Okay.
average years of experience they had,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
Mm-hmm.
they cover up like 30% of a batch, but rest of
Mm-hmm.
us were freshers, still are freshers.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about guys, fees of this course? Fees and extracurriculum like hostel, anything related to it?
Sir, fees is
Fee-
for, I don't know if it is revised for this batch also, but fees is something that
Mm-hmm.
is available on batch, no website, sorry. Apart
Mm-hmm.
from that, we have to pay a mess fees extra, because for the first year we live in IIT Ropar. So we have to pay mess fees of what is mentioned on IIT Ropar
Mm-hmm.
website. So apart from
Mm-hmm.
that particular semester fees, we just have to pay, mess fees only, and no hostel fees. Hostel fees is included in the semester fees that we pay to IIM Amritsar.
Okay. Okay. And apart from like academic calendar, I have visited you. So there is a okay classes commencement is like around July 4th week. This is mentioned on it in their website. Okay. Right. Or guys, one thing I just want to say, there is a minimum eligibility criteria. There is around 60% or 6 CGPA, right? There is no any like if somebody have 55% in graduation or 50, so they didn't apply on this. Minimum like 60% required. Okay,
Minimum 60% in graduation, yes.
okay, 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 okay. So guys, any like last questions? Any other things you want to share with us? कोई भी बता दो आप लोग.
Just
Any
do your
questions?
best, give your
Yeah.
honest attempt.
Okay.
If you do get in, hopefully you'll get in. And
Hmm.
once you get in, do network
Hmm.
with a lot of people, because, like Melody
Hmm.
mentioned, a huge, different types of people will be there.
Hmm.
You'll meet people who you never thought will have such different views on certain
Hmm.
things. So just have conversations, meet up with them, try to build up bonds, because they
Hmm.
really help you the moment you step out of the college as well. So,
Hmm.
just give your best, have fun for sure,
Hmm.
talk with faculty, learn about everything that you possibly can, enjoy the
Hmm.
activities that are happening in the university or institutes,
Hmm.
and just never like try not to regret anything, regret
Hmm.
not doing anything or doing anything. Just give your best, and I think it'll all happen. It'll be a good thing. So yeah.
So guys, in the
Yeah, and for
second,
juniors,
okay.
like don't be scared of data or coding.
Hmm.
If you don't have a tech background, it's okay. Just be curious and ready to learn. This course will teach you everything. So don't be
Okay.
scared.
So guys, my question is about your experience in the like I think in the second year you will have to study in the IIM Amritsar campus, right? On the first year there is IIT Ropar. So like
Yes.
how change you feel in the like from IIT to IIM campus? How do you feel excited about the from IIT to IIM campus? Is there any difference on the study or curriculum?
We
Sir, I
still
would
haven't
say that
been to
we
IIM
still haven't
Amritsar.
experienced the IIM campus life, but I
Hmm.
can surely say about what the time we have spent at IIT, it was fabulous. I would say there was a lot of opportunities for us, not in
Hmm.
terms of networking, but also the amount of clubs that IIT Ropar has, the position responsibility gates that they opened for us. So there's a lot of things to explore at IIT Ropar itself. And about IIM, sir, we ourselves haven't explored it yet. So
Okay.
we are just excitement is of course there in our batch.
Right.
So let's see how
And
it
I
goes.
think
Okay.
curriculum wise, like you mentioned, we have mainly, we have around eight courses per semester at least. And so
Hmm.
at least five of them would be from IIT, since were in
Hmm.
IIT, and three of them were usually from
Hmm.
IIM. The professors,
Okay.
travel from Amritsar to Ropar a day before,
Hmm.
learn that and teach the course
Hmm.
for like 2 to 3 days and then they leave. So it is quite a joint effort that they make to, make sure that you're learning from both the institutes at the same time,
Right.
learning and building up, and making sure that what you're learning is connecting and you're
Hmm.
understanding it at the same. So that's something that's really, admirable about that.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I think I really enjoyed with you guys to conducting these sessions, and in future, guys, if any mock interview will happen, so definitely invite you guys.
Sure.
Sure, sir, we'll be
Definitely.
happy
Okay.
to help. Yes.
Okay, and all the best, guys, for your internship and also like coming for the second year in the IIM Amritsar.
Yeah.
All the best
Thank
for
you.
your journey.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir. Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
And guys, if any possible, please reach out. Reach out to me on the YouTube channel. Okay,
Yes.
definitely.
Sure,
Sure, sir.
sure, sir.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
sir. Have a
guys.
good
Thank you
day.
so much, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you.